Hey everyone, I'm Deanna Corby with Deanna Corby Dressage. I'm a dressage trainer, instructor, competition judge, and USDF bronze medalist. Thanks for joining me today, and if it is your first time here, welcome to my equestrian YouTube channel where I release new content every Tuesday and Thursday. I mainly focus on horse training tips, rider position tips, and product reviews. Today I have a little bit of a different video. I had something planned. I was going to talk all about collection and what that exactly is and give you examples of collection. But I feel like we have a little bit more pressing matter at hand. Here in the US, we've just had the Kentucky Derby, which is an annual horse race, and it's very, very, very popular. It's been going on, I think, for 144 years. I saw a video clip, and I'll be sure to put that up on the screen to share it with you guys. I saw a video clip of the winner after the horse race, and he would not put weight on his one of his back legs. And the trainer is saying that the reason for that is very minor, that it is because the horse has scratches. And I don't know if you guys know anything about scratches, but it is basically sort of like a fungal or a bacteria kind of aggravation of the skin. And there are tons of remedies for scratches. There's even some topical solutions that you can purchase from your vet to get rid of scratches. It is kind of annoying to try and really get rid of scratches. It does take some time, but it can be done, and your horse can totally go about his business and not being unsound. And but they could be pretty aggressive if they're not treated. So anyway, my point is, I'm not really understanding why a $1 million racehorse with the top of the line care is going to be three-legged lame because he has scratches. And as you guys know, the racehorses in the Kentucky Derby are 3 years old, and so the training for the race is done at a very early age, and it's a very intense sport. And anyway, in my opinion, I think that some riders and trainers can get a little bit carried away with their end goals and forget their love, basically, of the horse just being a horse. And you kind of, I think some people get too carried away with what they're going through that day or what goal they're working towards that day, and the horse in a way becomes more of a machine. And it's a really sad situation to be in for the horse. I think we all have to be really careful to always put the horse's needs and care and happy and safety first. Not only will you get tons of backlash from social media if you are pushing your horse past the point where he's no longer sound, or if you're chasing a dream or a goal so hard that you put your horse in harm's way. Not only will you get tons of backlash from social media, but I really don't know how you can sleep at night. And I think with anyone with a heart and a brain will feel that they have betrayed themselves, betrayed their younger selves when you push things that far. And I also saw another video clip this past weekend of a very popular eventer, and he's riding his horse. I'll put that up on the screen now. He's riding his horse in the cross-country jumping. And you can tell that the horse is completely out of gas, totally out of energy, and he can barely make it towards the next jump. But the rider is really going after the horse with the whip. He almost looks like a jockey, just relentless whipping. And I know that this rider is very famous and has huge goals and huge dreams, but I just don't understand why the rider didn't pull the horse up in fear of simply of being able to make it over the next fence without collapsing. It seems like a safety issue to me. But also here again, we're treating horses like machines, and they're not. And so again, tons of social media backlash, and I'm sure that rider's, heart did not speak in that way. I really hope so. I'm wanting to think that way. I'm sure that excessive whipping and pushing a horse to the point where he's lame is not in the hearts and souls of these people, these trainers. I really just think that they're getting carried away with chasing their own personal goals for their own personal gain. And I think it's important that we realize and kind of share this information, not in a way to make people look bad. I'm not saying that we should send these people hate mail and death threats and stuff like that. I simply think that anyone could be taken to a place where they are chasing their goals and their dreams so hard that they forget about the horse, and that this horse is a living, breathing animal with thoughts and feelings, and he has his own problems and his own aches and pains and stuff like that. So whether you are in a dressage lesson, a jumping lesson, whether you're riding for the day and your horse is telling you something, you have to put your own feelings and desires aside and listen to your horse. Whether you're chasing the Kentucky Derby or Rolex or just having a ride, always try to listen to your horse the best you can and what he needs, because I think you will be in a better place and you'll be able to sleep at night and forgive yourself afterwards, and the whole world will understand as well. So anyway, I just wanted to say that you have to be careful not to treat horses like they're machines. And I hope you all can agree with me. And again, show forgiveness towards, people who make mistakes. We all do. And we all can be a little clouded in our minds when we have our heart set on something. But moving forward, try your best with your own horses to never forget the young kid, the young girl, the young boy, the 5-year-old boy that loved horses for just being beautiful, majestic animals. And then I think you will be a true horseman and walk away from situations feeling good about yourself, and of course your horse will, appreciate that. So anyway, thanks you guys for joining me today. If you like this video, be sure to click the thumbs up, be sure and share it, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!